Hi everyone, how you doing? Deb here. It's been a while since we had a chit chat, and I think it's time to have another one. We've been having a lot of problems in our country as far as this healthcare goes, people's stamps, Social Security, things like that. They're having problems with that kind of thing. And this was to be expected. If you were a prepper, you were expecting these things, but that don't make it easy. Doesn't make it easy to watch. I know I've been prepping like crazy as usual, helping many of my new people not to be afraid. I don't want them to be afraid. I want them to keep prepping. That's what's important. Trying to get in shape, very hard to do, but we're getting there, slowly but surely. We have our ballistics up. We're learning to be even more accurate with our shooting. We're doing our retreat, working with our groups. I think Live for a While, John, just made a video, probably within the last day, on budgeting for prepping. And I really think that's an excellent advice. If you have money for fancy cell phones, then you got money for prepping. If you have money for $100 gym shoes, then you got money for prepping. We're talking about survival here. And this isn't fun. This isn't, I don't prep so I could go camping for the weekend. I'm learning to prep to survive a catastrophic event that's going to affect this world anywhere from 1 to 3 years. And it's going to be very, very bad. When I help new people to prepare, I tried to tell them, just keep packing things away. But there's a few other issues you need. You need to make sure you have a secure place to live. You need to make sure that you have some money located where you could find it. I don't recommend you keeping money in a house. I recommend you having a cache outside somewhere where only you know, and having some money in it for emergencies. I also recommend, Southern Prepper has recommended this for years, that you have hidden caches all over the place with some food and clothing, things like that, in the event you're removed from your home or you have to run from your home. People tell me, Deb, how can you not be afraid? Well, guys, it's not that I'm not. It's just you can't let it overtake you. That you have to prepare for the best. I'm sorry. You have to prepare for the worst. You got to hope for the best. And then I really pray that all of you have some type of faith in a higher power that helps you go. I mean, to me, if everything hits the fan and somebody goes by me and goes boom, and blows this beautiful head off, all my prepping is for my family. So it won't do me any good. But the point is, I believe I'll be going somewhere else. And then I hope that I'll be prepping angel. Okay, that's a good one, prepping angel. I don't really know. I've been cooking a lot lately. When I get nervous, I cook. I have friends over, family over. I guess I've been nervous lately because I've had non-stop company in this house for months, just months. And I love having people over, but it has been putting a little crimp on my prepping. So I'm going to need to get back to more canning, even though I probably have enough for a couple years. You know what? How much is enough? John, for Live for a While, he's a wonderful guy. He said he doesn't have the heart to turn people away. If he possibly can help them, he will. And I think that is the majority of preppers, don't you? These Rambo type that just, they're going to go and they're going to conquer the world and they're going to steal your food and no, you're not. First of all, people are going to join together. We're going to rely on each other just like we do today. Maybe at first things will be rough. but we're going to depend on each other. You're going to know who you can depend on and who you can't. There's a really neat new kid on the block. His name is Josh, and he's normal prepper. And he hasn't been prepping for a long time, but he's been doing these bushcrafting since he was a little kid. His father used to take him out and make him learn all these neat things. And I got to spend a whole day with him recently when my church was having a prepping fair. And he taught me so many neat things, simple things. And I hope you go to his channel. That's Normal Prepper. Then I got to tell you the neatest thing that happened to me recently. I had to visit two most wonderful people, and most of you will know who they are. One was Katzcradul, and the second one was her daughter, Prepper A. You could have bowled me over. In fact, I still get pretty misty-eyed when I think about it. It was the greatest day. It was so neat. It was a total surprise. They came to hear a talk I was having. And I had no idea they were in the audience, because most of you know, you never see Katzcradul's face. And you never see Prepper A's face. So I had never seen them before, but I had talked to her plenty of times on the phone and through emails and YouTube, of course. And like most of you, I absolutely worship her. And it was really cute because I was thanking people for coming to hear my talk. And I said, hi. And I put my hand out to Prepper A, not knowing she was Prepper A. And I said, what's your name? And she says, well, you probably know me as Prepper A. And when I heard that voice and I heard that name, you could have knocked me over with a feather. First thing I said was, oh my God, where's your mother? Because I knew she'd be right there. And there she was. I got to meet Katzcradul. That was the most wonderful experience. And if that wasn't good enough, she gave me all kinds of gifts. All kinds of her homemade goodies. And, you know, that's when it dawned on me. We're not out to be bad guys. We're not out to just prep and go hide in a bedroom somewhere or down in a, bomb shelter. That's not what we're doing. We've actually developed a wonderful community. And there's a lot of us. And we're going to help each other. We're going to help each other get through all this. And I love emails from everyone, whether you're an old prepper or a new prepper. And I love to get to know everybody. So email me, ask me questions. I promise you I'll try to answer anything I can. I don't want you to worry. Don't worry. God hasn't said this is over yet. And it's not. And together we can make it. Together we can unite and get our country back where it needs to be. Together we can prep. We can do it. Preppers. God, that's like an honorary badge to me. I'm a prepper. Because that means something today. It means something. It means community. Not singleness. Not lone wolf stuff. It means community. And you can ask Fuzzy. Fuzzy's on this channel. He's a great guy. He's been prepping since the 70s. There's so many people I could say a kudo to. But I mean, these are my main peeps. And I just had to put a video out to say hi and to let you know I'm still here. I haven't gone anywhere. I'm going to keep making videos. Ted has some really neat things to be shown in the next few months. It's getting to be fall. Make sure you prep some heating oil of some type. Make sure you're prepped for heat in some way. Kerosene heaters are very good. Even though kerosene's around $4 a gallon, still if you're cold and your heat gets cut off, you're not going to mind those $4 a gallon. Prep now while you have the chance, because the day's coming we won't be able to go out there and get the things that we can get today. take care of you, take care of your family, and get in shape. Try to walk, if at all possible, to be able to walk at least 10 miles. When I first started, I could hardly walk down the street. And I think you all know I had a good 30 extra pounds on my keister. I'm getting there, slow but sure. And I am getting to walk more and more. Zion Prepper used to sort of gently, as a kind man as he is, would say to me, Dad, getting in shape is what's important. Sergeant Dale, he has been at me constantly, and his lovely wife, Kathy. Try to get in shape. If you can't, you can't. But do the best you can. Every day, make sure you do something for prepping. Every day. If it's just go get a can of soup, tuck it away. And what I'm going to try to do is be having some classes online to help people save money with their grocery bills so they got more money with their savings to go prep. My purpose is not to help people save money so they could go on a big fancy vacation. My purpose is to help you save money so that you can have at least a year's supply of food. So until next time, email me, ask me any question you want. I don't mind answering anything, as long as it's nice and it's legal. Bye.